Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Take a look at the Hawks. In this deciding game, the question is, can they make the most of their hard-won home court advantage to win the series?
And this is the payoff for the work you put in during the regular season, getting to play this deciding game in your own building. And these fans, I'm telling you, are ready to carry them.
5 to shoot. It's stolen by McGrady. To the middle. Here's where Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu a screen. Here's Bryant. For the new shot clock. McCollum right side. Picked by Randall. Clock at 4. And Randall throws it down.
Good decision making that time by McCollum. He took advantage when that pick and roll opened up.
Now here is McGrady. Here's Ware. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Taking a look at Miami. They come in riding high after their round 1 win, Greg. You see that momentum carrying over?
Well, Kevin, it's a funny thing, especially in a playoff format. From one round to the next, everything can change in a heartbeat. They've got to put their last win behind them and really focus on the task at hand.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't call him for going for the block.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's McGrady. Count it.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Now here's Bryant. Picked by Randall. The shot by Bryant, no good. Caldwell Pope outside. Poked away. It's stolen by Bryant. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Releases. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
The shot by McGrady, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
And he comes up with the deuce. McGrady's got his second bucket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And stolen by Wiggins. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Here's McGrady. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Bryant's shot is good.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
And it's Ware in the corner. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Offline with his three. Pass to Okongwu. It's stolen by McGrady. Here's Adebayo. He's defended by Randall. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 5.
What a finish from Bam. A guy who has no issue playing through physical defense.
Pass to Christie. It's McCollum on the wing. Drills it from outside.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Heat lead by 15. You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Christie. And a wide open look for McCollum. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Bryant looking around. Here's Randall. Rebound by the Heat. Now Caldwell Pope. McGrady outside. 5 on the clock. And he dumps it down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
On the wing, Kobe. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. 6 points for Kobe Bryant. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Back to Powell. Down low. Williams with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Kobe's got another fast break chance. Randall with the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
And stolen by Christie. It's McCollum on the wing. Pass to Randall. Here's McCollum. He's got 6. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. Fast break, the Hawks. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's Bryant in the corner. Kobe off the bounce. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Outside Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Miami needs to get a shot off. Where? No good.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
And it's McCollum off the drive. It's good. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
And that is great patience that time by McCollum. He waited until that opportunity opened up, and he utilized the pick and roll perfectly.
To the inside. Ware with it. Down low. They need this one. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Atlanta leading by 7. 29 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Now Christie. Still without a basket. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. Hawkins outside. It could go. And the first half is now in the books. Hawks on top. They're up by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Heat trail by 9. Driving in. McGrady. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGrady's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Miami. And here's Kobe. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
McGrady outside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Trying to find Hawkins. Gets it to him. Adebayo. Randall grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot's good from Christie. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just...
Oh, goodness, Kobe Bryant!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are down the paint. Ridiculous.
Hawkins outside. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Adebayo. To the middle. Up again. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Wiggins. Okongwu grabs the board. Atlanta leading by 14. Here's Bryant. Bryant on the wing. Back to Okongwu. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's the Heat with the ball. Jaquez with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Jaquez with the bucket.
And you wonder why Jaquez is so effective inside. Well, right there you see it. It's his footwork.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the inside. Here's Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
When you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Takes it inside. And stolen by Okongwu. McCollum outside. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, look at the touch in that teardrop by McCollum. He made that look very easy.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Heat trailed by 14. They set the pick. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Powell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Good ball movement here by Miami. Sinks the triple.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
McCollum outside. Back to Highland. McCollum outside. Pass to Landale. Picked away. Here's Jovic. Rozier looking around. Island with it. To the left side wing. Rizachet. McCollum right side. Second chance shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. McCollum's got 12 in the game.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Great open look there.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Back to Highland. Down low. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. The Hawks leading by 10. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Left side, Kobe. Into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
McGrady kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Christie. Here's Kobe from outside the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Outside, Adebayo. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Adebayo with the ball. Okongwu covering. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, they tried to punch the ball inside right there, but the window closed quickly. That's great defense.
Outside, Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game. Feet out. Count it.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
McGrady outside. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Okongwu a screen. He answers with a dunk of his own.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Wiggins. And he does not hit.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
It's stolen by McGrady. One-on-one here. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Kobe. The Hawks leading by 14. Now Christie. Picked by Randall. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Atlanta.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kobe Bryant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Out of bounds, it will go to the Hawks.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Cleared away by Adebayo. Wiggins drives in.
Well, defensively, the last thing you want to see is Wiggins get to the hoop. You'd much rather have him settle from outside.
They throw good, Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins at the line for two.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
cannot get the layup. And the Atlanta Hawks will move on. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals.